What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with another episode of potential and confirmed transfers for the summer window. Without further ado, if you want to see more of this, make sure to smash that like button. Also, subscribe if you are new around here and like what you see. The first player we've got here today is Joey Barton, which is a confirmed transfer. He has completed a free transfer from Burnley to Rangers in the SPL. Very good transfer for him. Rangers are a team on the up, and if he plays his cards right and has a good season with him, he could be in for a case of Champions League football next season if Rangers have a dream return back to the top tier in Scottish football. Next player we've got here is Rafael Guerreiro. Now, this is one that's just come out of the news freshly. It's not really one that's got much substance at the moment, but it is apparently that Jurgen Klopp wants to bring the current Lorient player in at the club. Now, he is a left midfielder on FIFA, but he is down as a left back as a target. So Rafael Guerreiro can play his trade at either left back or left mid, but is he strong enough to take Alberto Moreno out the side? Liverpool fans, what do you think? Next player we've got here is Willian. Now, apparently this is everywhere on the papers at the moment. With Jose Mourinho coming in as the brand new Manchester United boss here, Willian has been linked with a £60 million move to Old Trafford. One of Chelsea's standout stars last season, should I say, in my opinion. What do you think, though? Can you see him joining Manchester United and the Red Devils along with Jose Mourinho? Next one we've got here is Alexandre Lacazette. Now, this one, he was linked with a move to West Ham United, but it's been clear now that he has said that he does not want that move. Now, he wants to play Champions League football. That's the only reason why he will leave Lyon, but for the time being, it looks like he is set to be staying with the French outfit. Next player we've got here is John Stones. Now, he is also linked with a move to Manchester City under Pep Guardiola and also Jose Mourinho at Manchester United. It's a battle between the two Manchester clubs for this player here. Had a good season last season, a decentish season, should I say. He is an England international now. For me, last season, he proven why he was young and still needed a bit more experience. You know, he made a lot of silly errors, but nothing that can't be ironed out with going to a big club. Either playing with the likes of Chris Smalling or Vincent Kompany would definitely help him miles better. Next player we've got here is Ogzhan Özyakup, a Besiktas player that has had a really good season with the Turkish side. Obviously, they are the Turkish champions, and Slaven Bilic used to be the manager of Besiktas. Now, he has been linked with a move for a couple of players, with Özyakup being one. Looks like a very decent player, actually. He's got a good bit of pace on him. He is actually a centre defensive midfielder. He's like a Mark Noble-esque type of player. He's got quite good physical. His defending could use a little bit of sprucing up, but his passing is absolutely top class and can definitely dictate play. Next player we've got here is Marcelo Brozovic. Now, he has been linked with a couple of Premier League moves. I believe Spurs being one of the names linked with him before. But it looks like he could be making a move from the Russian outfit club. I believe he was on loan at Inter. Now it looks like he could be on his way to AS Roma. A very good sign indeed it would be if he does join the club. Looks like a well-balanced player, in all honesty. Next player we've got here is Ryan Mason. Now, not seen much of first-team football last season as he'd like to probably after the season before. Ryan Mason, is part of a very good Tottenham side here, struggling for first-team places, and that's not because he's not a good player. It's just because they got an abundance of talent at the moment with the likes of Dele Alli, Moussa Dembele, Eric Dyer, Christian Eriksen. He'll struggle to get into the team, and Bournemouth have expressed interest in the England international. Next player we've got here is Ciaran Clark. Now, he has been relegated with Aston Villa, but apparently he's trying to force a move to West Bromwich Albion. A move that makes sense in a way. I can see him going to a club like West Brom. I can see him going for quite cheap. Not the best of Premier League defenders, but again, he wasn't the worst defender in that Aston Villa side last season. Next player we've got here is David De Gea. It looks like he could be set to be staying at Manchester United. Mourinho coming in is a massive boost to his chances of staying at the club, and I think it would definitely help with him staying. I definitely can see it. Moving now on to Peter Zielinski. He has been linked with a move to Borussia Dortmund. Again, I believe he played this trade for Udinese in the Serie A. A young Polish player, born in 1994. I believe he's about 21 years of age here. Dortmund have had a lot of success with Polish players, so it'd be interesting to see if they do sign him, what he can do for them. Next player we've got here now, getting on to the bigger transfers, it is Karim Benzema. The French international has been linked with a move to Manchester United here. They have been linked with here, there and everyone at the moment. Will he join the club? I don't think so. I think it was worth noting that in the rumours he is negotiating a new deal with Real Madrid, so we have to see how that one goes. Next player we've got here is Islam Slimani. Has been linked with a move for Leicester City and Arsenal. Arsenal have also been linked with a move for Alvaro Morata, which I've done in the previous episode, but Slimani would be an absolute great asset to the club. Again, he is just a physical beast. He's got height on his side too, and you know, he hasn't proven himself in the BPL, but I can see him being a very good striker. Next player I've got here is Saido Berahino. Could be on his way to Crystal Palace. £8 million, the rumoured fee, which would be absolutely dirt cheap for what he was linked for Tottenham the season before. Can you see it happening, West Brom fans, or even Crystal Palace fans? Can you see Saido Berahino leaving? Next player we've got here is Andre Carrillo, the player that plays his trade out in the Portuguese league, I believe for Sporting. Very good player actually. I believe he's out of contract this season. So Manchester United have been linked with him. Jose Mourinho has a great knowledge of the Portuguese league here, and obviously he must be a special player if he wants to bring him into the club. Next player we've got here is Gorkan Toure, and apparently he's close to agreeing a deal to be joining West Ham United for around about €12 million, which is a very good deal for West Ham fans to be seen. Again, still very young, a very good technically gifted player, and rumour is that he's in advanced talks with the East Ham side, so it'll be interesting to see if he does join. Next player I've got here is Ilkay Gundogan. Apparently he has agreed well, he hasn't agreed personally, but Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund have reached an agreement for the player to join City next season. Now, this could be all, you know, smoke mirrors for another deal to go through, but Ilkay Gundogan, weight is looking at the moment, he could be in a Manchester City shirt for next season. Amazing transfer that would be. Next player we've got here is Danny Drinkwater, and apparently he's on Jurgen Klopp's radar to be joining Liverpool. Yes, you've heard me correctly, Liverpool. Again, he's had a great season. I can't see him possibly being lured away from Leicester City with Champions League football, but you never know. Money talks, and we could see it happen. The next player we've got here is Dani Alves, and he is part of two Barcelona players that have been rumoured to be on the verge of joining Juventus on a free transfer. What a sign it would be for Juve to get Dani Alves in the club. And you have to think to yourself, what happens to Lichtsteiner if he does join? That's going to cause a massive rift, surely. Next player we've got here is Javier Mascherano, another Barcelona player that has been linked with move to Juve for free. Again, that would be two amazing free transfers if they get him into the club, and really does take Juve to the next level in my opinion. Next player we've got here is Simon Kjaer, a player that has been linked with a move to Chelsea for next season. Had a really good season actually for, I believe, Fenerbahce. So again, he looks like a good player, Danish centre back, got height on his side, and he is a physical beast, to be fair. And the last player we do have is Joe Hart, who has been linked with a £40 million move to Everton, and I don't think that's going to happen, to be fair. I can see him staying at Manchester City. But guys, that is going to bring it into today's video. What transfers do you think will happen out of all these here, and what transfers do you think are absolute bogus? Make sure you put in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you have enjoyed today's video, and also smash that like button if you want to see more. I'll catch you guys all in the next one, and peace!